Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell to get my latest travel videos.
Welcome back to Seville, Spain. Today I'm going to do a bike tour of Seville, Spain with a bonus at the end, a flamenco dance.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm in Seville. This is the Tower of Gold that I showed you before. I rented a bike for the day and I'm by the Seville beautiful waterfront with all the boats, the tourist boats, which are operating. And we're going to go for a bike ride tour around Seville and see what we can find. See you soon. In case you thought Seville was just an old city, here's the modern part. And you remember from the top of the cathedral tower we saw this building. This is what it looks like close up. There's a beautiful waterfront with people kayaking. Over there is a modern government building and other modern structures along the riverfront. Beautiful pathway here for joggers and cyclists like me. This is a typical street in Seville. As you can see, this is what the civilians live in, kind of conditions in the little alleyways and narrow streets that they live in. More soon. I've got my bike parked at this little cafe, and there's my knapsack. This area is called the Alameda. It's Alameda because these are supposed to be almond trees, these white trees. They're called Alameda de Hercules. Hercules Alameda trees, the name of it. It's a pretty nice strip for the locals. It's a pretty popular place for them to go. So we're at a local bar here and we're gonna have some breakfast. Waiting for my breakfast item. This is how they serve espresso in Europe. It's a little tiny cup with one sugar, a little spoon, and a glass of water. You're supposed to drink the water before you drink the coffee so it cleanses your palate and you can taste the coffee. My breakfast is arriving soon. This is my breakfast. Ham on toast with olive oil, which you spread on like this. That's a typical Spanish breakfast. Available anywhere. This is a second one I've gotten. I had the first one and I've got the second one, as you can see, with the ham. And look at the total cost with the espresso. One espresso and two of these, 5.7 euros, €5.70. That's what the locals pay. If I paid this in the tourist area, it would be over 11. Okay, this is a pretty view of the Hercules de Alameda, the boulevard. And again, it's all full of locals. It's a leisure spot for them. Gorgeous, gorgeous area. That Renaissance building over there, that gray building, is the Andalusian Parliament. And over here is the Church of the Macarena. And you remember that song from, I think, the 1990s or early 2000s, the Macarena? It was not a Mexican band, it was a Spanish band from this neighborhood, from the Macarena district. And it basically described the dance of the Macarena. We're gonna try to go inside. Only in Spain would you have a statue of a matador from the neighborhood. So what you saw inside there was the Macarena of the Macarena Church. You can Google Santa Semana, which means Holy Week, and you can find out what they do with the Macarena. I'm sure they will have a YouTube site on it, or Wikipedia will have it. And you can understand the root of the song of the Macarena, which was from a band called Los del Rios, which is from this area of Seville, which is the Macarena district of Seville. It's not a Mexican band, so there's a piece of information for you. You might want to revisit that song from the 1990s to learn what the meaning of the song is. So here's the Macarena Church, and across the street you have the Andalusian Parliament, which is the equivalent of Queen's Park, because this is Andalusia, the region of Andalusia, and beside that you've got the old Moorish walls that protected the city of Seville. They're still standing. I've gotten lost in Seville on my way to my next stop, but I just wanted to show you this beautiful cafe, another church. There's so many of them here. It's another church, probably about 40 of them that I've seen so far today on my bike ride. I found my next destination, and that is Las Setas de Seville. Las Setas means mushroom, and this piece of art, which is made out of wood, I think it was designed by a Scandinavian artist, is considered by most civilians as being the ugliest thing in Seville, but it was made to be a tourist attraction. They charge €5 to go up there and walk around the top of the Setas. I'm going to see what I can do to try to get you closer. It's in a beautiful little neighborhood. The neighborhood is not called Las Setas, it's called Santa something. And there's my little bike, parked safe and sound. I'm going to try to get around the Setas for you. Las Setas was designed to provide shade during the scorching heat of the summer, and that was the design of it. Yeah, you can go up to the top. There's a walkway around there. But what they've done is, because of Las Setas, this neighborhood has become a little bit more upscale. Nice expensive condos here overlooking Las Setas and all the other condos around here. So they've improved the property value by putting this thing in. Another church over there in the corner. It's kind of in the middle of nowhere in Seville, just in one of the neighborhoods, but interesting what the government did to try to improve market value. Absolutely gorgeous spot underneath Las Setas. This is one of the posts of Las Setas, and what a gorgeous spot here with a banyan tree over here. Total shade, as you can see, protection from the sun, a banana tree, a palm tree. I think there must be orange trees around here somewhere. There usually are. Just a beautiful spot. On my ride to my next destination, I saw this really cool supermarket. You'll find it amusing. It's called Taste of America. And basically it's all the stuff you can get in America that you can't get here in the supermarket. So they've got a bunch of Pringles, some Doritos, Lucky Charms, Chips Ahoy, nachos and cheese from Kraft, Snickers. It's pretty sweet. Look at all this stuff. Bubblegum, Betty Crocker. Funny stuff. This has always been my favorite spot in Seville. This is in the Santa Cruz district, which means St. Cross. That was the area where the Jews lived before they exterminated them all with the Spanish Inquisition. But enough of that horrible stuff. What a beautiful park. You can sit on these beautiful tiled benches and you can eat your lunch. There's a beautiful fountain in the middle and orange trees all around. Oranges all around. Restaurants all around, and there's a free bench here for me, and there's my bike. This in the Santa Cruz district. Thought you might enjoy this piece of tranquility. As I keep saying to Jordan, it's like the Epcot Center. Seville is. It's just, you turn the corner and there's a beautiful little place like this. Close to the Plaza España, there is this beautiful park, and this is kind of like the central park of Seville. You can see fountains and gardens and trees, and I rode through much of it. Again, lots of orange trees, lots of palm trees. And look at this. This is the Pavilion of Mujejar. A beautiful building. It's just a museum to show Mujejar art in Seville. And across the way is the Archaeological Museum. What a beautiful space. I'll show you more. Again, this is the central park of Seville. It's close to the Plaza España. If you look up Plaza España, you'll see a massive park next to it. And I'm going to show you, I think probably the next thing I'm going to show you, hopefully, is some flamenco dancing. More of the park. Over there is a flamenco show, and I'm going to videotape that and show it to you. And hopefully that will close out our video of today for Seville.
I hope you enjoyed my video from Seville, Spain today. Please stay tuned for more of my travel videos, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.